Arne Slot's Liverpool go 5 points clear at the top of the Premier League, having won 9 of their opening 11 games. Now, dare I say it, and I do not say it lightly, but for a Liverpool fan, that was a delectable medley of footballing splendour. Now, Sun Tzu, the art of war. Do you know what Sun Tzu said you have to do if you are going to win a battle? You must exploit enemy weaknesses. Today, we saw Liverpool's major enemy drop points. Liverpool's major enemy drop points in a way that could not have been predicted. Then, Liverpool have to take to the battlefield themselves. It was essential that they won the game. It was essential that they secured the 3 points, and it wasn't going to be easy. They were facing a very good Aston Villa team, an Aston Villa team who are in the Champions League, and an Aston Villa team who are managed by a top-tier manager. But nothing mattered. It was essential that Arne Slot's men exploited the weakness that was on display from earlier in the day, and they did it. They were excellent. At times, they were sublime. Now, look, winning football matches for Liverpool is always going to be significant. It's always the point. And, of course, taking the 3 points is always what Liverpool need to do. However, today, I think the statement was equally as important. Liverpool needed to win the game, not only for the 3 points, not only because it's Liverpool playing at Anfield and therefore they need to win the game. Liverpool needed to win the game today to say to Manchester City that we are about this. We are ready for you. We are waiting for you. If you slip, we will end you. We will make it impossible. We will create a situation where the Premier League title, we're going to amass a points tally that is insurmountable to you if you are losing 4 games in a row like you are at the moment. It is as simple as that. And the statement that was made by Arne Slot's men in the direction, particularly, of Manchester City today was huge. The statement that was made, in fact, to Mikel Arteta. You know, Arteta is going to a very difficult London derby fixture against us tomorrow. The pressure is now on him. So Arne Slot can go home. He can put his feet up. He can have a cigar. He can have a nice glass of red wine. And he has made the statement of all statements. Liverpool are top of the league. Liverpool are top of the league by 5 points. Liverpool are top of the league, having won 9 of their opening 11 fixtures. Now, how good is Arne Slot? How brilliant is Arne Slot? A tactician, a thinker, a personal individual coach, a general football man. He is getting literally everything right, and it really is huge. As a result of his brilliance, the Liverpool fans are able to sing that Liverpool are top of the league. There is a real belief. You could see as the referee blew the full-time whistle against Aston Villa, you could see in the Kop that there was a genuine belief that they're going to win the league. You could hear them, Liverpool, top of the league. You've been hearing them sing about Liverpool having no money. The Reds have got no money, but we'll still win the league. There's a belief. I think at first it was sung in a tongue-in-cheek way. I think at first it was sung in a enthusiastic, supportive way. In a dream, maybe. But it's no longer. I think that there is an edge to this Liverpool team. There is a belief among the Liverpool faithful. If you look at the faces of the fans in the Kop, you could see that there was some sort of bit between their teeth. And they know that it's going to be a fight. They know that it's not going to be easy. They know that they are still probably not the favourites for the league. But they also know that they are capable. Because when they look across that team, they have winner after winner after winner. They have icon after icon after icon. They have international captain after international captain. And in their manager, they have an excellent, excellent coach. And just look at the week that they have had. They've welcomed Bayer Leverkusen, one of the most young, prodigious, exciting managers in world football, comes to Anfield, gets done. Well and truly done. A few days later, what happens? Unai Emery, another brilliant manager, turns up at Anfield. What happens? Gets done. Statement after statement. Liverpool are marrying up a domestic campaign with a European campaign magnificently well. And it is so impressive. Look, we have to give huge amount of credit to Jurgen Klopp. I think Jurgen Klopp, you could see actually the rhythm that Liverpool were playing with. As much as it was very different under Arne Slot, and it is different, there was an ode to Jurgen Klopp, particularly tonight. There was a homage to Jurgen Klopp, particularly tonight. If you look at the way that Liverpool scored their goals today, they weren't Slot goals. They were Klopp goals. The breakaways, the 2 breakaways in the first half, one of which resulted in a goal. Aston Villa corners. Aston Villa corners were more dangerous to Aston Villa than they were to Liverpool. Liverpool broke twice from Aston Villa corners, and it was dazzling, scintillating, electrifying. and it was Jurgen Klopp. Don't get me wrong, there were moments that weren't Klopp, but the goal that Salah scored at the end, the breakaway, it felt very Jurgen Klopp, and that is the dream that Liverpool fans were hoping would happen. There is an acknowledgement to the past, a doff of the cap to the past, a thank you and a welcoming of the brilliance of Jurgen Klopp, and equally a soupçon of something else from Arne Slot. Arne Slot puts his own spin on it. You know, at moments today, it was Klopp's heavy metal football. At other moments, it was brandy and Monica, R&B from the 90s. Just timeless, excellent, easy. And that is, in fact, it wasn't Brandy and Monica. It was Mace and Brandy sitting on top of the world, or for Liverpool, sitting on top of the league. That's what it is. It's taking the heavy metal football from Jurgen Klopp and putting a spin on it and making it into that timeless 90s R&B classic. And that's what Liverpool are at the moment. They are so, so good. The way that they can hit that swift and decisive counter-attack, it's just brilliant, because sometimes when a new manager comes in, they come in with an ego, and they come in with the intent to say, we do it my way now. The way that you were doing it was wrong. That's finished. This is the future. You don't necessarily want the continuity. You want to put your own stamp on it. Arne Slot, so intelligent, so brilliant, didn't do that at all. Arne Slot simply looked at it and realised that Liverpool were an excellent team who had achieved so much under Jurgen Klopp, recognised that Jurgen Klopp is an icon, whose name will go down in history, by the way, alongside the likes of Shankly and Paisley. It's that big what Jurgen Klopp did for Liverpool. So he didn't try and reinvent the wheel. He didn't try and put a new definition of football on Liverpool. He acknowledged the excellence that occurred before and tried to just do it slightly in his own way. Because, annoyingly, this team are something special, you know. You know, when you look at the teams that could potentially win the league this year, but I didn't think this would happen. I really didn't think that Liverpool would be able to do it. I didn't think that Arne Slot would come into a team, go up against Pep Guardiola and be able to take it to him. But this Liverpool team, they really are something. And they look like the perfect concoction of defensive superiority and magical forward play. If you think about the way that this Liverpool team defend, they're so resilient. They're so strong. They're so sturdy. They are a nod and a homage to the Garage Boys. So solid. There is no way around them. And I think that, you know, we often talk about how good a player Virgil van Dijk is. Where does Virgil van Dijk rank in the pantheon of great defenders in the Premier League and beyond? It's an interesting conversation. But because of Virgil van Dijk's status, I think sometimes we don't necessarily acknowledge the contribution of Ibrahima Konate. And now I thought Konate today was impenetrable. I really did. I just thought he was excellent. And you know how Sheffield Wednesday fans decades ago would sing about Des Walker? You'll never beat Des Walker. Or maybe the way that in the past Arsenal fans felt about Sol Campbell. You know, when Sol Campbell was at his best, 1998 era, he was immense. There was just no way around him. There was just no way through. You cannot find a way past this man. That's what Konate was like today. Whatever Aston Villa tried, whether it was John Duran who came on, or Ollie Watkins who started the game, or Leon Bailey who was drifting in, or John McGinn who came on, or whoever it was, Konate. Konate had the answer. And it must be so difficult if you're a forward player trying to compete with Konate. Because sometimes football can be a very simple game, can't it? And basically, there's no answer to the dominance of Konate. He's stronger than you. He's faster than you. He's more intelligent than you. He's more determined than you. He's a better footballer than you. He's playing in a better team than you. He's more experienced. Like, what are you meant to do? You know, when you come up against Konate, you're like, right, I'm going to now exploit the weakness. And you go, all right, Gaffer, let's exploit his weakness. What's his weakness? Okay, I don't know. I mean, he's good on the ball. He's technically good. He's positionally good. He's well aware. He's got a great relationship with Van Dijk. Seems to have a very good relationship with his new goalkeeper, Kelleher. They seem to really protect Kelleher as well, look after him. Even when he stumbles a touch, the cross that went over his head, they were looking after him. Right, Gaffer, I need something. Because I'm the centre forward here. Tell me, what do I do? I'm up against Konate. Give me the angle. I mean, I don't have to come up with the answer, and I could be really speculative. What you need to do is, I genuinely don't know. I genuinely do not know. And you've got that incredibly rugged, robust defence. And then you sprinkle in the little bit of class in the midfield. Like, I thought Curtis Jones was beautiful tonight. I really do. I thought he was absolutely just beautiful. And he's become a father recently. He's been called up to England recently, and I'm pleased for him. But I think he's taken his game to a new level. And as much as we need to credit Curtis Jones with how well he's doing, we really do need to acknowledge what Arne Slot has done to him and to Ryan Gravenberch. Because Gravenberch was, I think he was a good but a bit part player. There was an article that I read a couple of weeks ago in the Times. It was with Gravenberch talking with his brother and how they've elevated their game, how Arne Slot has helped them do it, how they've worked together to perfect his craft. And Gravenberch now is everything to that Liverpool team. He's almost becoming the first name on the team sheet, the most dependable midfielder, because he offers so much. He offers so much going forward. But there was a moment today, I think it was in the first half, when Villa was shooting towards their fans. Fella I can't remember who it was, but he cuts in. He uses the runner that goes on the outside. Trent Alexander-Arnold buys it, falls for the dummy, follows the man. The shot is going in. The shot doesn't even make it anywhere near the goal. The keeper's diving. It was going to go in, but Ryan Gravenberch slides in to save the day. He is just amazing. And then you marry up the excellent midfield, the rugged defence with goals galore up front. Like, what a front line that is. I mean, they are just so devastatingly quick, dazzling, electrifying. They really are. They are just sort of blitzkrieg football. It's 100 miles an hour. And you don't know what way they're going to go. You've got Mohamed Salah, by the way. I mean, I was about to talk about Núñez, who did very well for his goal, but I thought he could have laid it off. I thought he basically could have given Diaz an open goal because he gave himself a really difficult goal to score. I thought he also missed a couple that should have ended up in the back of the net. The header just had to score in the second half. But overall, don't get me wrong, he did well. But we just have to talk about Mohamed Salah. I mean, when you talk to anyone about football, if they say this sentence, I think it's a great thing to happen to you because you know that you have to end the conversation. If someone says this when talking about Mohamed Salah, I think Liverpool should take the money from Saudi for Salah. Just go, okay, mate, great to hear that. Thank you for your opinion. You've really done me a favour because I now know you're a moron and I'm never going to speak to you again. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. He is unplayable. He is simply unplayable. He is about as good as you can possibly be. He is worth his weight in gold. He is a true great of the game. He knows what it takes to win. He is a gift to Liverpool Football Club. And I think the best thing you can say about him, not only is he so selfless these days, but when he went through on goal towards the end of the game there, I was watching that, I just knew it was going to be a goal. You know what he's going to do? He's going to delay, he's going to dither, he's going to wait for the keeper to make a mistake, he's going to wait for the keeper to go down and commit, and he's going to flick it over him, sort of as a toe punt, very unorthodox way of finishing that is so accustomed to him and so in keeping with what we know of Mohamed Salah. Never any jeopardy. That ball is going in the back of the net. Simple as that. How can you possibly talk about him not being at Liverpool? Should Liverpool cash in? You cash in, you don't win the league. Simple. It's simple as that. You keep him, you may well win the league. 10 goals, 10 assists so far this season from Mohamed Salah. So not only now is he a ruthless goal machine, that ruthless pursuit of numbers, but he is now a total and utter team player. He is a guarantee. He is a guarantee for goals. He is a guarantee for assists. And Liverpool, with him on this form, and Núñez playing well, and Diaz doing his thing, there is just something so brilliant about him. And look, under Arne Slot, Liverpool are doing something so special. They really are. I mean, the only other thing that we need to acknowledge today is Austin McPhee, the Aston Villa set-piece coach. Did you see him out there with the long hair? The day does not belong to him. God, that geezer. It all went so wrong, didn't it? Aston Villa set-pieces, setting Liverpool up constantly. No, the day belongs to Mohamed Salah, Arne Slot, Liverpool Football Club. And now, like I said, Liverpool can simply relax now. City have dropped points. They've won. So it's job done. And I guess they hope that Chelsea beat Arsenal, which I think we might. Thank you so much for watching this review. Do me a favour, let me know your thoughts of the points I've raised in the comments section below. Really, really looking forward to hearing what you have to say. I'm going to be in there straight away. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Please click subscribe. Have yourselves a wonderful night.